Yang amat berbahagia Tuan Puan Mahanida Im, Founder, Director of Yayasan Seni Berdaftar. Yang berhormat Datuk Subramaniam, Minister of Health Malaysia, Your Excellencies, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, Office Bearers of Jabatan Kebudayaan dan Kesenian Negara, our major sponsor, the Board of Trustees of Sutra Foundation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Krishna, Love Reinvented. Before I begin, I would like to welcome to Malaysia the new High Commissioner of India to Malaysia, His Excellency, Mr. Tirumurti and Mrs. Tirumurti. Mr. Tirumurti's predecessor, Mr. Vijay Gokhale, and his wife, Bandana, are well remembered here and had been fabulous friends of Malaysian artists. On behalf of artists of Malaysia, we hope that Mr. Tirumurti will enjoy an equally meaningful interactions with us during his tenure in Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, the genesis of Krishna, Love Reinvented came about when Sutra had the chance to perform in two major venues in Chennai, both known as the bastions of high culture, the Krishna Ganasabha and the Music Academy. Although it was a golden opportunity we could not refuse, the dilemma was that these dates were directly after our India and Europe tour in November last year. Therefore, Krishna Love Reinvented for the South India tour had to be quickly conceived for its premiere performances in what is inarguably the dance capital of South India, Chennai. There was also the bonus of performing at the Alvas Virasat, Mangalore, to an audience of more than 15,000 at one night seating. On top of this, for this India tour, Sutra was compelled to present a younger batch of dancers, since the more experienced ones had depleted themselves from the India and Europe tour. Fortunately, the audiences in Chennai gave us an enthusiastic reception when this production was premiered and tested. Today, for the KL Pack season in Kuala Lumpur, I'm happy to say that we have the time to further improve on the production, and you will see why this gives us the confidence that Krishna Love Reinvented will be another potential feather in Sutra's cap as an engaging full-length odissi production. Krishna Love Reinvented explores the madhurya, essence of love at its sweetest and honey-like appeal, with a message of joy and celebration which hopefully will lift your spirit to a more positive note to prevail the rest of the year. What is persuasive about a Sutra production is not only the dancing, but the concept with which Indian classical dance is presented, such that Sutra productions appeal not only to Indian audiences familiar with Indian myths, but also to non-Indians. Sutra has a great multiracial following everywhere, as attested by tonight's audience. Sutra's brand of Indian classical dance productions exemplify our belief that the contemporary spirit can and should thrive side by side with the traditional. You will be pleased to find modern ideas within Krishna Love Reinvented. These creative and innovative inputs can be found not only in the dance composition and choreography, while still maintaining the authenticity of the original spirit, but can also be discerned in the modern ideas in the concept of set and lighting design by Sutra's brilliant long-time collaborator, Sivarajah Natarajan. Krishna Love Reinvented is the perfect manifestation that in Asian theatre forms, the modern and the classical and the traditional exist as a seamless continuum. We offer you a classical tradition which will hopefully able to stir the imagination of an audience who is keen to find indigenous motifs and idioms explored to redefine what is understood as modernity within the Asian contemporary artistic sensibilities. The previous 2013 had been a challenging one for Sutra, both artistically and financially. We have triumphed artistically, but financially, Sutra had only just managed to survive the year. Arts funding has always been a tricky business, even during the best of times. But the financial uncertainty during the times prior to the 2013 election and the ensuing transitory state of things related to arts and culture further exacerbated this precarious state. This unsavory situation placed artists, not just Sutra and their companies, in an artistic limbo which negatively affected planning for the year. Sutra Board of Trustees are constantly reprimanding me for living too dangerously. Truly, for Sutra surviving 2013 financially with our artistic credibility intact was a miracle. Therefore, we are pleased to announce for the year 2014 fundraising effort has met with a certain amount of success. We therefore thank you for your support in helping us meet the challenges of another great artistic activity for 2014. I would like to thank Jabatan Kebudayaan dan Kesenian Negara under Yang Berbahagia Datuk Nurliza Rofli, who has been our main sponsor for this production and the ensuing Malaysia tour following the KL season. To Yang Amat Berbahagia Toh Puan Mahani Daim, a big, big hug and thank you for being always there when we need you. We are recipient of sponsorship from Berjaya Cares Foundation under Yang Berhormat Tan Sri Vincent Tan, who has been a generous and exemplary patron to various charitable organizations and NGOs in Malaysia. To the High Commission of India and Indian Cultural Center, to Siemens, to Valiram Group, ConocoPhillips, to Halliburton, we thank you for your support. To individual sponsors, Mr. Nathan Kumar, Datuk Jai Indran, Datuk Rosalind Ganindra, Datin Weera, Malini Rajendram, thank you for your belief in us. We are deeply appreciative and hope you will give us your continuing support. Two wonderful figures have stood by me during these challenging times. They are Yang Berbahagia Datin Sunita Rajakumar and Mala Chandran, who have led me safely through the labyrinthine obstacles of garnering sponsorship and PR, and thereby establishing the Sutra brand as one of the most credible art brands presently in Malaysia. To Sutra Foundation Board of Trustees, my grateful thanks for guiding us through 2013 and standing behind us during these difficult times. The same goes to our well-wishers and supporters who have contributed to the success of this production. To Sutra senior dancers who have grown by leaps and bounds during the challenging times of 2013 and preparing Krishna Love Invented in a record time, a resounding bravo for the teamwork. They have matured much through this experience. To our audience, may we continue to provide you with interesting surprises in dance, in our shared search of beauty and some meaning in life. May the metaphors that you will find in dance be a constant source of inspiration Thank you. Love is one supreme personality of the universal spirit which dwells in the deepest sanctuary of our hearts. As transcendent consciousness, the spark of love lives on, yearning for the bliss of being. It is that smoldering fire which lights everything that lives. The metaphor of this transcendent love is projected in the myth of the cowherd pastoral god, Krishna, who is loved unconditionally by the gopis. Yes, you manifested this love once, Krishna, during your amorous dalliance with the gopis, playing your divine flute on the banks of the Kalindi. Like a sweet honeybee hovering around fresh blooms, you drank Amrita from their lotus lips. You, who are worshipped by Brahma, Lakshmi, Shiva and Ganesha, may the vision of this Leela forever dwell in the hearts of your devotees.
कदाचित् कालिन्दि तटविपीन संगीत करबो मुदा वदन कमलासाद मधुपः रमा शम्भुर्ब्रह्मा सुरपति गणेशा जगन्नाथ नयन पथगामी भवतु जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी
गदिगनधा गदिगनधा गदिगन तिंतना 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 गदिगनधा गदिगनधा they not din ta tette da dinak din da ting da 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 digana da
फुलंदी वर कांति मिंद वदनं फुलंदी वर कांति मिंद वदनं बराह अवतंश प्रियं बराह अवतंश प्रियं श्रीवत्सांक मुदारं
धान धान धा धा da digana da da tar 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 da tar 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 धान धान धा धा da digana da
कौस्तुभ धरं कौस्तुभ धरं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं गोपीना नयनोत्पल अर्चित तनु गोपी संघाप्तम गोपी
देख दिनक दिन दा tak दिनक दिन दा देख दिनक दिन दा tak दिनक दिन दा
गोपी संघातृतम् गोविन्दं कणवेणु वादन परम् गोविन्दं कणवेणु वादन परं गोविन्दं वादन परम दिव्यांग भूषण भजे दिव्यांग भूषण भजे दिव्यांग भूषण
तेंग तकिट तक दिगन दद्दा तेंग तकिट तक दिगन धीर धीर चलित पाद अप्रकटित नुपुर नाद किणि किणि कटि किंकिणि बजे मस्तके सिखि चंद्रिका सज सुमधुर सुरे मुरली बाज नाचत गिरिधारी त्रिभंग भंगे मृदंग छंदे ताड़ौ कुटौ चारी धैया 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 थीन तकिट धैया गिड़गिड़दिंदा ता गिड़गिड़ता ता 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 गिड़गिड़दिंदा 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 ता कालिया विमर्दन जन जनता जन जनता जन नन 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 ननता गिरि गोवर्धन धारण धृगिता 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 कंस केसि विनाशन धृगि 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 धृगिता धृगि धृगिता धृगि धृगिता जंग 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 जामलार्जुन भंजन कौस्तुभ धारण गोवत्स पालन लज्जा निवारण गोपी मनोहारी गोपी मनोहारी गोपी मनोहारी तक थलंग गदि गण तक थलंग गदि गण तक थलंग गदि गण थे थे तदेगड़ तक थे 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 तदेगड़ तक थे थे थे